What's going on YouTube? Welcome back to another video. In today's video, we are going to be using WWE 2K24 to look at some of these ticket prices that are currently going for Wrestlemania 40 and see what kind of views we're working with here, because obviously Wrestlemania 40 is extremely expensive to go to. It is certainly not cheap, but what are we getting with what we pay for? We're going to use Wrestlemania 40 and the free roam camera that's a new feature in the game to watch some of these matches and some of these views and see what we're working with. Alright, so here we go. First match, we are going to do a little Rhea Ripley versus Becky Lynch. And before we look at our first seed, I do want to give a shout out to this arena. Now, there have been leaks of the WrestleMania arena that have been coming out as they're currently putting it together, and these big WrestleMania letters are on the top. Now, I didn't get the name of the creator for this stadium, so if this one is yours, please let us know in the comment section below, and I will pin your comment so everyone knows to check out your work, because this arena does look really fantastic. So the first one we're going to look at here is some $200 tickets. What does $200 look like at WrestleMania 40? Now, this is only for one night, so we're looking at night 2 tickets. I think they're going to be the ones that are a little bit more on the expensive side, but they do look pretty similar overall. But this is just for one night, so do keep that in mind. So $200 is going to get us Section 236, row 16. So we're definitely going to be way up there. It looks like we also are going to be behind the entrance as well, which is certainly going to be a problem. These are limited or obstructed view seats. Okay, so I'm going to assume that these are about as high up as it gets in the stadium, because this stadium that we're in doesn't have seats here. Doesn't have seats up this high, but these do, if you can see there. And on that side, obviously this is SoFi Stadium and not Lincoln Financial Field. So I think these seats would be about here in a best case scenario, which they're not great. Do keep in mind these the WrestleMania letters will be there. So they are going to take up a lot of that arena. But man, these are definitely high up. Even in game, they look like ants down there. You're going to be watching a lot of it from the Jumbotron, but at least you'll be in the arena for what should be a great show and a great night. Alright, we're going to watch a little LA Knight versus AJ Styles here as we look at these second tickets. These are going to be the $500 tickets. So for one night of WrestleMania, $500 can get you Section 105, row 13. You're probably looking at about right here, I would say, overall. You honestly have a pretty good look at the stage. You may be a little bit further away because, again, we don't know how it's going to be formatted at Eagle Stadium versus the Niner Stadium. So you might be a little bit further away. We can go back a couple more rows here just to get a little bit further away view. But I think overall, these are definitely a better view than the first one, but they are $300 more a ticket. I think for $500 a ticket, for the way WrestleMania is priced, not a bad value seat at all. This is about what you're going to be looking at here. So if you want to be closer to the entrance, you could go Section 135, row 24, and they would be around that $500 a ticket mark as well for night 2. And this is kind of what you'd be looking at. So you get a pretty good view of the stage. These tickets are not bad either. You get a pretty good view of the entranceway, which to me is a lot of the fun of WrestleMania. And then you get a pretty good view of the ring as well. So these tickets for $500 a pop sitting in the corner is not awful. Alright, so now we're going to watch some of this tag match. I know we're looking at night 2 tickets, but obviously everyone is excited for this tag match. So we're going to look at my tickets for WrestleMania. So I will be going to WrestleMania 40. I absolutely cannot wait. I live pretty close to Philadelphia, so it's just a drive down the road about 2 hours away, and I'll be able to go. So it's an opportunity, just can't pass it up. I'm very fortunate enough to be able to go to this WrestleMania. I mean, it's looking like one of the biggest ones of all time, so it should be a blast. And I'm actually sitting down this general area, so I'm in the section F12. I don't remember what row I'm in specifically. This is probably about a good viewpoint of it. Maybe about here, I think, is where I'm at overall. And this is about where I'll be at. So a lot of the videos that you'll see here on the channel, I'm going to be doing a lot of videos from my trip to WrestleMania so you guys can see kind of what it was like. And I don't know, I just like watching those type of videos, and I've always wanted to do one. So I figured this is a pretty big trip, so why not do it? And so this is about where I'll be at. Not bad overall. It probably will be a little bit further away, honestly. Maybe about here range, maybe, I think. I can't remember what row I am exactly. but I definitely know I'm closer to the stage than the ring, which I'm completely fine with because, like I said, I love the entrance part of WrestleMania, so being able to be close to the stage is going to be super cool, and definitely still close enough to the ring. I have absolutely no complaints. So if you wanted this to be your seat about here, you're looking at about $6,000 to $8,000 potentially a ticket. That's what they're going for right now. I mean, that seems absolutely insane. I guess if we go back a little bit, we're looking at like $2,400 a ticket, so not as bad. So if you're fortunate enough to be able to afford these and you can pay $2,000, $4,000, $6,000 a ticket, or if you just want to splurge on yourself, I mean, you're looking at having the best seat in the house, which is obviously awesome, and you will have a great time. You'll see everything up close. I certainly cannot afford that much a ticket. I know most people can't. We're looking to sit more in the range of these other seats that I've shown, which, look, if you're going to WrestleMania, you're going to have a great time no matter what. But this gives you a viewpoint of where these different tickets are, what the vantage points are with the different prices, because these tickets for WrestleMania 40 are off the chain. Alright, so that will do it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Look, if you're going to WrestleMania, no matter where you're sitting, you're going to have a great time. You can see there's going to be 75,000 people in this arena. Everyone's going to be having a great time, just like all of these people are. But I did want to use this free roam feature because, honestly, it's an awesome feature. One of the best we've had in the game in a long time. To look at some of these different tickets and see what we're working with for WrestleMania, because these ticket prices are crazy. They always are for this event because it is WrestleMania and everybody obviously wants to go. But these ticket prices are crazy. You can see the different viewpoints and the different price points. Pick what you want. Go to the show if you can and have a great time. If not, certainly watch it from home. You're going to enjoy it as well. WrestleMania 40 is going to be absolutely epic. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, if you enjoyed the video, please subscribe, like, all that good stuff. It's always greatly appreciated. Thank you guys so much for the support. Hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one.